Hi, I'm JJ from Cuisine on Locale, and this is my assistant, Ruby. What we're going to be doing today is a really super quick fix for all of the wonderful tiny little squashes that you can find in the middle of the summer in New England. These are called patty pans. That's a 8-ball squash. Why do you think it's called that?
It looks like a ball.
Yeah. And these are tiny little zucchinis and summer squash and even some really little Caesars.
What about this?
That's a patty pan. We just talked about that, remember? Which one do you like best? Okay, well, we'll find out when we taste them. So this is a really quick preparation for these wonderful, tender little squashes that really don't need very much help to taste delicious. This is fresh garlic, which you can also find in the farmers markets. Should we do that one? Okay, we'll do that one. So what we're going to do...
And then do that one after this one.
Okay, we'll do those ones. What we're going to do...
That one after that one.
is a very quick mince of the garlic.
I'll put this right there.
Thanks.
And this one right there. And this one right there.
Why, thank you, Ruby. You're very helpful. Quick mince of the garlic. When you cut the squashes, you want to cut off the stem end and the other end. And then we're just going to cut these into a really simple dice.
Out.
Uh-oh. Runaway squashes.
But you didn't know there was going to be a runaway squash?
No. Same thing with the patty pans. Patty pans are a little bit harder than the ball squashes, but they're small, so they'll saute in about the same amount of time. I like to cut them into wedges, kind of pie-shaped, just because it's different. Okay. Now, all of this simultaneously can go into the pan with some olive oil. This pan has already been heating up on medium heat. And I'm going to throw it all into the pan with a little bit of really good olive oil and a real...
Don't burn yourself.
I won't. And a little sprinkling of sea salt.
Ow.
And a grind of fresh black pepper. The word saute literally means to jump around. And the way that things can jump around in the pan is by just leaving them to sit. People think that saute means that you want to keep things moving all the time, but it actually really doesn't. What you really want to do is let things sit long enough that they can cook before you move them. So you want to give every side a couple of minutes to cook. So you'll notice these are much firmer. The flesh of these is much firmer than your average big zucchini. There's fewer seeds. They haven't developed nearly so far. You'll start to notice some browning on the edges of the squashes. That's when you know that they're getting done. Also, you'll notice that they start to get transparent. You don't really need to cook these all the way through. They're so tender and young. You could really basically just eat them without cooking them. So when you start to notice the brownness, you can take them off the heat.
Is the oven off?
I turned off the stove, yeah. And now, the oven's off. And now, these are ready. You can serve them just like that. You can put them on pasta. They make an excellent side dish.
Ew.
Or you could just snack on them, right? You ready? Okay. What do you think? Yummy.